Just wanted to go over a couple of my hairstyling features with Holdi-locks. Right now I'm wearing just a ordinary knot bun, kind of like a garlic roll or whatever. I just use a couple of scrunchies. Sometimes it bulks up the hold a little bit better. And you see, just that. That's all I have in my hair. And you can see that it kind of waves my hair after wearing it a little bit because my hair is straight as an arrow. And I wanted to show you one of the hardest buns to make is the low bun. And it's just a little bit difficult with other products because unlike Holdi-locks, you don't have a hook or anything that's really solid to secure it. With Holdi-locks, you can just put it right at the nape of your neck and position your bun anywhere you want because it holds like a perm roller does. It has an actual latch that doesn't just work its way open. A lot of the stuff on the market is held together by just folding it, and over time it can work its way loose. So you see, with a low bun, I just pull a ponytail sort of at the nape of my neck, and I roll, about 4 or 5 inches of hair, to get it started. This is basically for longer hair. When you want to make a bun like that, you can use the small Holdi-locks too. They do come in a variety of sizes, like the small where you can double it up and make an extra large or use the large. I can show you all that later on. But you see, it starts off looking like a half moon, but it's easy to just kind of work your hair over, and then with a scrunchie you just tie it all together. It forms like a ballerina bun. And this really comes in handy, especially if you're a cyclist, a motorcyclist, or if you wear a helmet of any kind, because when you got a bun right behind your head, you can't really put your hair through it when you have a helmet that goes in that same spot, how tight helmets fit. But with a low bun, you can position your hair just where you want it. And with Holdi-locks, the button mechanism, like I'll show you, is on a regular piece of elastic that you can gather it up as many times as you need to get it tight. It's just a slip knot, a series of slip knots. You can use 1 or 2, and that controls the tension. Remember, you just roll your hair on this, and when it's buttoned, it isn't gonna come loose. You can, wear it all day, and it's a lot more secure than just folding it over and hoping your wire's strong enough to hold your hair. But yeah, I just thought I wanted to show you that. And like I said, the basic bun where you don't even need an elastic of any kind. As you see, I had to put my hair sort of like in a ponytail to position it that low because it's not up against the scalp. It's at the nape of the neck. And when you're up on the scalp, you can secure it a little bit easier because it's got a lot more tension from all around instead of just dangling. And Holdi-locks does hold in that form where it's like, just I don't know how to describe it, just kind of like hanging there. So the other hairstyle I wanted to show you is like if you didn't really want a bun and you wanted to sort of have like your hair pulled back a little bit, and it's like sort of just to keep your hair out of your face and, you know, from, you know, getting all tangled in the wind or whatever. Like if you've got a convertible or something like that, you know, you just don't want your hair blowing all over the place, you can just take a small Holdi, and as you see here, I just do a half a bun. And I call this the pony bun, where you can just have just a little ponytail and your bun right there. And you can always decorate it. You can put a scrunchie over it. Sometimes I put a bling over it. You know, it's just dynamic. You can do all kinds of hairstyles with Holdi-locks. And it makes you able to do normal things like work all day, cycle, or whatever you do, with a helmet or a hat. It makes it easier to wear your, you know, protective, you know, equipment. And I just thought I'd thank everybody for subscribing. Thank you for being customers and your kindness, and check out my Trustpilot. I really enjoy reading all the beautiful comments I've gotten about my product. I want to help you grow your hair long like mine. Mine's extremely delicate, but you can see how long it's growing and it stays long. I do want to recommend that you stay away from regular shampoos. I don't sponsor this, but if you can get like a natural shampoo, sort of like this kind of stuff, I guess it's called Shikei. I don't know how to pronounce that. I get it on you know, the natural vitamin stores. You see this is a big jug. I just put it in one of these dispensers, and I cut a big wide open gap in the, so I can use it in the shower. But yeah, I just recommend, I mean, you know, I know my hair isn't really the healthiest in the world because, you know, I just don't have good hair. It's getting long, but, you know, it's just the consistency is really, really fine. But at least that helps me keep my hair from falling out when I'm taking a shower and I comb my hair. I don't have as many globs of hair coming out as I used to. I just strongly recommend, you know, keeping your health up and enjoy your hair. You know, you can always put your hair up when it's long, but you can't make short hair look long unless you get a wig or extension. So I recommend keeping your hair long and just tying it up if you can. And if you have a hard time, try Holdi-locks. I'm pretty sure you're going to find it's a lot easier. Thank you. Bye-bye.